Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. For this match I will be playing as Eldar. As the Warlord we have the Avatar of Khaine. This guy I used a lot more when I was a lower level player, but more recently I was just not having much success with it. The Zephyr Blade and Rakarth are much more reliable in my opinion. This guy's kind of high risk, high reward. You can get boost to your melee attack very quickly, but whenever those bodyguards with the buffs are destroyed, all those bonuses are lost with them. So you have to be careful. It's a little bit challenging, but it does make for an interesting playstyle. So for my damage dealers, we've got the Solitaire, we've got Janezar, the Howling Banshee Exarch, as well as Drazhar. And then we've got three fodder cards, the Howling Banshee, the Witch, and then this Wind Rider. This guy is kind of an interesting option because it has no melee attack, meaning it will never be the target of the Warlord's special rule. Of course, as much as possible you want the bonuses to be going to strong cards like this, and you want to keep them alive as long as possible. Also, it's worth noting that Fury of the Craftworld this season, its points cost was reduced slightly, so you can include a few more points worth of bodyguards with it. So let's go ahead and deploy and see how we do. Eldar are currently ranked 4th of my factions in ranked mode, so they're working their way up there. And there's also a set of melee missions going on right now, so you can deal melee damage in games like this to earn coins as a reward. We're up against Lieutenant Tolmaron at level 4. This might be a worthy foe. Put down the Solitaire at the beginning. Kind of a risky move, but we'll see what happens. Actually, the enemy has the initiative, so that is not great news for me. What do I want to put down here? I think we'll put Janezar over here. Want to take out their standard bearer quickly, but yeah, this is kind of tricky. But all right, we'll put down the Wind Rider over there on the right. They will no doubt be going ranged. The Wind Rider does have a little more health than I'd like. I actually want it to die quickly so that it can give my melee bodyguards boost to their damage, but looks like we won't actually be able to kill anything on this first turn. Well, we'll go for the melee attack anyway. Get some damage in there. Janezar has fear, so she can survive a little bit longer. The Solitaire is a bit of a glass cannon, and it's already down to 59 health. That is not looking so good. Let's see, what do we want to put down? I think we're going to actually put down another damage dealer in the center. And yeah, we'll be able to wipe out all of their front line here. So we'll see what new bodyguards come out after this. Haven't actually really been paying attention to where the bonuses are going, but the Solitaire is currently at 115 damage, Janezar at 83, and the Exarch that just deployed at 57. Alright, so they got a scout increasing their ranged output here, and okay, some more ranged units. I think we might, well, how much damage can the Hellblaster do? Okay, not quite enough to take out the Solitaire. We're good. Good to go. So we might actually be able to take out this front line as well. Yep, we can clear the board again. 2 turns in a row. That's actually pretty rare. But my units are at very low health, so I don't imagine that Solitaire is going to be surviving the next round. Janezar probably also going to die. But actually, you know what? The Warlord has to deploy here, doesn't it? Okay, so they got a Storm Talon gunship and the Centurion Devastator, which has Barrage. So with their ranged attack, they'll definitely be killing my 2 biggest damage dealers here. and dealing some damage to the Exarch, but I think we're still good. Let's see, this thing at 102 damage. Wow, that's a lot. You know, I think I better just deploy the Warlord here. Alright, we'll put down the Witch on the left. And yeah, you know what? We'll just put down the Warlord. This thing has a huge amount of damage at the beginning. We did get outflanked by the Storm Talon, so have a slightly less damage. But yeah, the Fury of the Craftworld, it would actually take out the Warlord in one hit had it not been for that slight debuff. But we'll go for the melee attack and leave the Centurion at 1 health, barely clinging on to life. And now they can't even go ranged because they'll just get destroyed by the counterattack. So they're going for Psychic, and then we can finish this off. So this is actually, yeah, this is not too bad. The AI is just not very smart and deploys its strongest units at the end, making it a little easier to defeat. But I played a game earlier against Captain Badrock, which just had only 4 bodyguards, and that is actually a pretty good counter to the Avatar. It's pretty hard to defeat a deck like that. But yeah, Lieutenant Tomaron with this is a look at the campaign, or not the campaign, but the missions that are where you can get some extra coins before the next campaign. There are 10 levels of this, so you have to deal quite a bit of damage. You get some extra points for including HQ units in your deck. But yeah, let me know if you've played as the Avatar and if you used a different composition than this. I'm curious to know what other builds are out there. But yeah, let me know about that. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.